Hello, Linda here from Barlates Body Blitz and Little Mini Grooming Herself. We're doing another blood sugar walk today, but we're going to do it seated. So everything we usually would do, little side steps, maybe some kicks in front, overhead reaches, all of that, but in a seated position, so that some people who may have joint problems can also join in. So we're going to be doing 40-second rounds today with no break in between, so we'll just flow from one exercise to the next. Don't worry if you messed it up, don't worry if you lose a few reps as you see the next exercise. It's all about just moving. We're going to go for approximately 25 minutes today and really just spike the heart rate a little bit, but it's not going to be one of those really breathless walks. We just want to make sure that we're churning away that blood sugar. So this is perfect after you've eaten some carbohydrate. Getting rid of that blood sugar out of the bloodstream is really important because it means that you don't spike insulin, which insulin spikes can in turn spike cortisol, and cortisol spikes can in turn create belly fat. So it's this whole spiral of things we're trying to avoid. So without further ado, you don't need any equipment unless you want to intensify with some hand weights. Get your chair and let's go. Okay, sitting on the very edge of your chair, tummy's in. All we're gonna do is start marching in place for the first exercise. So I like to sit on the edge of the chair because it engages your core a lot more. Sit really nice and tall, pull your belly button in. But if you need the extra support, just slide all the way back. The pace is going to be relatively fast today, so we're going to keep all of our movements quite tight and small. Unless you prefer larger range of motion, then you can just go half speed or just go your own speed. You really want to be using your arms here. Deep breath. Now let's just sweep those arms and heels in front. Arms create about 12% or so, 15% of your overall calorie burn. So you really want to make sure you're using them to maximize that blood sugar burn as well. Okay, we're going to tap out to the side and just reach across the body. And don't worry, as I said, don't worry if you lose any reps from interval to interval. I realize there's no breaks in between, so just keep going with the last move. Watch me do a few reps and then join in. Punching across the body, twisting through the waist. Stay on one side and it's a little knee in. Tap a knee. Keep that waist twisting. Minnie's doing her yoga while she's grooming. This one actually gets your quad and hip flexor quite good. I feel that burn. Same thing, other side. If it's too much, just tap in and don't lift the knee. Deep breath, it's definitely burning now. I keep doing a step in between to get rid of some of that lactic acid. Side to side steps. You're angling your body a little bit here. Opening out to the corner. punch across and little kicks in front. I like to point my toes, but you don't have to. You can flex or keep your foot neutral. Try to straighten behind the knee, so you're really flexing your entire leg. Reach overhead or punch overhead and little march. If the arms are too fast, slow them right down. Half time. You should never be getting breathless with this workout. It should just be a nice steady. Let's go into a knee pull, but slow it right down. Should be a nice steady heart rate in that fat burning zone. You should be able to talk quite easily without having to catch your breath. This workout is not something that you use to get yourself in peak cardio. You really want to just use this as a gentle way to get rid of stress, get rid of blood sugar. Just get your heart rate up, have some fun, burn some calories, but it's not a HIIT workout as such. Other side, twist. Make sure you're sitting up tall and you're twisting your elbow across and really thinking about wringing out your waistline. That's what this is for. And of course, you can do this workout standing if you prefer. You can do all of these moves standing for sure. Let's go fast taps out on one side and little kind of cross punch arms. Now this is obviously quite fast, so here's your option. Just keep it small. Tap, 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 tap. A little bit of a twist through the waist, never hurt anyone. You can always think about ways of engaging more muscle groups during every exercise. And that goes for any workout you do. Even if you are doing a workout from an instructor that is only doing one muscle group per exercise, you can add things in. You can switch your brain on and think about other muscle groups, and just by contracting and putting your mind to that muscle, you can be getting more out of the exercise than just that one muscle group you're working. I want you all to start getting really thoughtful about your movement. Don't just do everything that I tell you to do or any instructor tells you to do. Think about how you can get the most out of it for your body. Let's sweep our arms up and pull them down to the side. I want really big sweeps, and I want you to slightly push your chest forward as your arms come to the back. Push through. And you can also squeeze your shoulder blades as your arms come to the back, but you're not rounding your spine at all. Nice job. Go back to marching, and we're going to pull our elbows behind, keeping our palms up to the ceiling. Marching half time. With your friend like you did mine, but you don't
better no more. And I'm not the heartless kind of type. My nemesis. You used to be my nemesis.
Really squeeze those shoulder blades.
To let you bring me down. I'm done with it. 'Cause now I see the benefit. I'm saving so much time.
Now, L-shaped arms, flexed hands, and just bring your heels in front again. Okay, we're going half speed because it is picking up the tempo a bit. It's kind of not half speed. I think it's a bit more than half speed, but it works. Sometimes you go in between the beat. Okay, come to the side, and I want you to tap your foot diagonal back and in. And I'm kind of sitting on this butt cheek, putting all my weight on the one side, back and in. Remember your arms. If you don't like this, then sit down and just go to the side again or slightly back. We're going to the other side and we're going back and in. Perching yourself on the corner like this, you're firing so many muscles in your core. But I get that some people who do chair workouts can't do this, so just do what works for you. Okay, let's go lower kick, higher kick, lower kick, higher kick. You don't need to use your arms here. You can keep your arms at your waist or just kind of move with your kick. You can kind of rotate towards that kick, get your waistline involved. Low and higher. And slow it down if you need to. We're going to go down side to side. Once again, working our waist as we bring those knees up. Twisting to the diagonal. Slow and controlled. Now we're half speed. Blow out as you bring that knee up. Crunching your uppers to your lowers and your lowers to your uppers. Okay, we're going to punch center and side and keep tapping that leg out. It's kind of to the diagonal. Really stretch it out. And if you don't want to keep your arms up high, just do it a bit lower. Keep your belly button pulled in. I'm telling you because I'm telling myself. I think we're doing opposite arms, doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. You do not have to do this perfectly. You just move and you have fun.
Shiver inside, doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. You're not worth less than perfection.
Okay, we're gonna go out, out, in, just march. Keep it small if you want to keep with that beat. Sit tall. Now I want big circles, really big ones. Half time, taps in front. We're going to come up and just extend and in. Let's do a few lower body burners. So still sitting really nice and tall. Extend, squeeze the entire leg all the way down to your toe. Tummy's in. So you can get your heart rate up, not just by moving fast, by really squeezing your muscles. It also skyrockets, especially lower body, because they're such large muscle groups. You can do whatever you want with your hands. Maybe you want to incorporate a little bit of a walking arm, whatever you prefer. Is it burning? Let's change sides, straight and in. So you really want to squeeze and straighten behind the knee. Just march your legs up and down with those arms. This should be burning your shoulders a little bit. Really punch with purpose, as if you're punching something. Other side, same thing. This is your option. If it's too much, I should have told you on the other side. Now let's do some side leg raises. You can hold onto the chair and just bring it out to the side as if you're doing a hydrant. I've got my leg bent. And you're just bringing it up to the side, squeezing your side booty here, your glute medius. You can sit further back if you need more support, and just get it up there. Same thing, other side. Just set it up first. Don't worry if you lose a few reps. Just make sure you've got a nice body positioning. Hold on to that chair, keep it safe. And if this is not working for you at all, just go back here and just tap out and in and just make it a really wide tap. Come into a really wide position and just march here in a wide stance. So if you don't like this position, just come back to maybe a little bit more narrow. Make sure you're still sitting really nice and tall here. Now, we're going to lift our heels and just bring our fingertips up. So we're not actually marching, just lift your heels. Now, can you squeeze your calves here? And if your arms are too sore from doing the faster pace, just slow it down like this. It's pretty fast to get your arms all the way up and down, so you can keep it smaller, maybe halfway up. Nice job. Let's do a kick across and then shoot your arms diagonal down, like 2 punches, diagonal down. Twisting through that waistline again.
Center of attention, they all want some. I'm like fire, hot as the sun. The dance floor is
Now, not everyone is going to be able to do this. Sit further back and then bring your knees up and down together, slow and controlled. If you can't, maybe do one at a time. This is about your lower abs. So if you can, try to pick them up, and maybe you're just picking up a little bit. But if you can, blow out all the air, bring those knees up, work those abs some. Crunching your chest towards those knees. Nice job, that wasn't easy. We're going to turn our inner thigh up and do raises. You don't have to raise high. If you need to, you can bend your leg a little bit, but try to keep it as straight as possible and maybe just stay a little bit lower if it's too much. This is for your inner thighs, burning them out. You can hold on to stabilize here. Minnie's fur is floating around. I'm covered in it because she's molting at the moment, other side. And whenever I pick her up, somehow it manages to get stuck to my face in all the wrong places, in my eye, up my nose. So I'm constantly like itching, trying to get her fur off me. So that's what I'm doing. If you see me constantly touching my face, it's Minnie's fault. We're nearly done, people, so the last few rounds we're just going to have some fun and go a little bit faster. Now, you either go out, out, in again, or can you do little jumping jacks with arms up? So I'm just kind of leaning back a little bit so that I can bring both legs out at the same time. But if this is you, please just stay here. Do something that is fun, that is invigorating, but still within your challenging range. Can you do little taps in front? But it's like almost like we're doing a running man or running. And once again, leaning back slightly so you can go faster, because you really are having both legs off the ground at the same time. Okay, we can't keep to this speed. It's super fast. I mean, you might be able to, but I'm not going to. Brace your core here as well. Okay, this is the last one. Run it out with me. Tiny little runs. Tiny runs. Come on, last round. Last chance to kick out the last little bit of that cookie you ate. Or maybe it was something healthy like a sweet potato. Whatever carb you ate, we have just eliminated it out of the bloodstream. Come on, keep going. Deep breath, sit tall, finish stronger than you started. Faster, faster. And one, and we're done, guys. Reach overhead, side to side with those arms. Behind and stretch up. Next side to side. Roll your shoulders, arm across and across. Just lean in front, stretching your hamstring. And other side. And if you can, bring it up and across. Just a really quick stretch. If you want a longer stretch, there's some on the YouTube channel. Nice job, guys. Come to the side, bring your heel up. Deep breath in. Other side. And just widen your stance and drop your shoulder in. Other shoulder in. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this blood sugar seated walk. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon for another one. Bye for now.